Habits make up a big part of our everyday lives, so for today's video, I'm going to be sharing 5 habits that I feel like have changed my life and have made me into the person that I am today. So if you're interested to know more, stay tuned. Hello LOS gang and welcome. If you're new here, hi, I'm Sacha B and welcome to The Life of Sacha. Here on my channel, I like to create content of topics that I enjoy, which include beauty, fashion, and a healthy lifestyle, because I believe that looking good and feeling good on the inside and out contribute to having good self-confidence. So if you're interested in that kind of stuff, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and the bell button down below. So like I was saying, I'm going to be sharing 5 habits that I feel like have shaped me into the person that I am today. And I really want to share them because maybe it'll inspire you to try it out and do some of the things that I share in this video. So I'm just going to get started and get it right into the first one. So the first habit that I started getting into the routine of doing is doing my activity in the morning. So like going to the gym and whatnot. Mostly going to the gym, but it could be any kind of physical activity that you want. It could be doing yoga in your living room, just going for a walk, or like me, go to the gym. So everyone is a little bit different. So there's some people that are night people and then there's some people that are morning people. So you kind of have to know what you are. But for me personally, I am a morning person. So I feel like getting my physical activity done in the morning is so much easier. I feel like it's out of the way. I don't have to worry about it anymore. And then I have the rest of the day to just do whatever I want. And I feel like going to the gym and getting my physical activity out in the morning kind of helps me to start my day off right. And who doesn't love that? So some of the reasons that I started doing my physical activity in the morning is because there's fewer distractions. So if I'm going in the late afternoon, I can always just tell myself I'm gonna go later and later and later, and then I never end up going. If I'm going to the gym before work, I don't really have enough time to tell myself that I'm gonna do it a little bit later and later and later, because I do have a set time frame on when I need to get it done. So I can't really procrastinate on it too much. Like I can wait maybe like 15 minutes or half an hour, but that's pretty much it. And then if I wait any longer than that, I'm just not gonna go. Plus, if I get it done in the morning on like my days off, like today I went to the gym before starting any of my filming and whatnot, and at least I know that it's out of the way, and then I can take a shower and get ready for my day, and then I have the rest of the day to just do whatever, like I said. Another reason that I believe going to the gym in the morning is a good thing to do is because it releases endorphins, which is your body's good mood booster. So it puts you into a better mood. So if you're doing your physical activity in the morning or just any kind of activity in the morning, it's boosting your mood right off the bat, right in the beginning of your day, and that kind of sets the mood for the rest of the day, and you're more likely to have a better day. But I do have to say, I feel like I'm a fairly happy person. I'm always in a fairly good mood, and maybe it's because I go to the gym in the mornings. So the next habit that I have for you today is getting ready. There's a few things that I always do just to make sure that I feel presentable enough. It's not like I do heavy makeup every single day, but there is a few things that I do every single day that have really helped. So when I get ready, I wash my face, I put moisturizer on, I put on sunscreen, I put on a little bit of makeup just to hide any blemishes that I have on my face. I put powder, a little bit of bronzer, a little bit of blush, and that's pretty much it. And that is like a bare minimum kind of makeup look for me, and I do that almost every single day. And then after I do my makeup, I like to pick out just like a cute outfit. Usually if I'm going to work, I'll wear like a pair of leggings and like a hoodie, but then I'll have like a little headband on and I'll have my like bare minimum makeup on, and I do feel very cute. But on days that I don't work, I like to wear skirts, I like to wear dresses, I like to wear rompers. Today I'm wearing this cute outfit. I will put it right here. I think that just puts a cherry on top of feeling cute and looking good and feeling good. Is a cute outfit to go with everything. So some of the reasons that I think that this habit is important is because it can help to boost your confidence. So dressing nice and taking care of your appearance helps to boost your self-esteem and your confidence, which I think is really important. My motto is literally look good, feel good on the inside and out, so that definitely plays into what I believe in. I know for me, it helps me get into the habit of taking care of myself. So I brush my teeth at least twice a day, if not more, depending on what I eat. I always wash my face. I always put moisturizer on. I always make sure that my clothes are clean and I look tidy and presentable. And I feel like that all kind of plays into building your confidence as well, because when you look good, you feel good. And going off of that point, it also helps to make you look a little bit more put together. I can make good impressions when I look a little bit more organized and put together. You just look more neat and tidy when you put a little bit of effort into your appearance. I also think this is a really important one because people, when they first meet you, that is the first impression that you're giving. So you want to make sure that you're always looking at least a little bit presentable when you meet new people or just people in general. So the next habit that I have for you today is productivity. So this has a very wide range of things that it can be. For me personally, some of the things that I feel like help me have a productive day is first making the bed in the morning. I feel like when I make the bed in the morning, my whole day feels a little bit more neat and tidy and organized, because that's the first thing that I do when I wake up. I get out of bed. So making the bed and kind of organizing my life in that sense, it kind of helps to shape the rest of my day. But this can also be something like cleaning the house or doing video stuff. So for me, I feel like a productive day would be making the bed, tidying up my house, working on some of my YouTube stuff, so planning videos, editing videos, and then just doing miscellaneous stuff like working on things behind the scenes, putting a few of my ideas into action and starting to research stuff too. I feel like that's a very productive day for me. Another productive day could even just look like getting outside and getting some sunshine. Yesterday when I was planning on how I wanted to film this video, I wanted to be outside. I didn't want to be stuck inside like trying to plan this all day. So I went out to a park and I just sat at a table for like 2 hours. I planned all the videos that I wanted to get done, but I was also sitting in the sun getting some vitamin D, but also being productive while I did that. So a few of the reasons that I think that this habit is important is because it can help you to feel accomplished when you get things done, especially if you have something like a to-do list and you're able to check off the things that you get done. It just makes you feel really accomplished to keep on getting it done. So that's definitely something you should try out if you want to, because I love to-do lists. Being productive can also have a positive influence on you and the people around you, or just people in general. I know that when I feel good about the things that I do, I like to share them here on my channel in the videos that I post, like this video today, just in hopes to maybe motivate some of you out there, anyone that's watching this, to try out some of the stuff that I'm sharing, especially in videos like this, just because I know that it can make a positive impact on your life if you try some of these things out. That's one of the reasons that I like to make videos like this, is because I hope I have a positive impact on all of you watching this, because I just want to share some of the knowledge that I've started to accumulate over my years of living. So the last reason that I feel like this is a good habit to have is because it helps with personal growth. I know that when I get 1 or 2 things done on the tasks that I need to get done, I'm 1% closer to achieving my goals. So that's another reason that I think this is very important, is because it gets you closer to the goals that you're trying to achieve. So yeah, I think productivity is very important in your everyday life, and you should be getting at least one thing that you want to get done. So the next habit that I've started to adapt in my life is self-care. So for self-care, one of my favorite things to do is my night self-care. If you've seen any of my videos here on my channel, you may have seen me do it once or twice. So a few of my favorite skincare, especially for nighttime, is first a charcoal mask. If you've ever seen me do any of my skincare routines for nighttime, you would have seen me do a charcoal face mask. I love these because it's really good for your pores. Putting a charcoal face mask at least once a week definitely does help my pores. And then when I'm not doing a face mask, another way that I like to revive my skin is to use glycolic acid. So the way that I do it is I pretty much wash my face and then I take a little cotton pad and put glycolic acid all over my face, avoiding my eye area and any sensitive areas. But I feel like when I use glycolic acid in the morning, if I have like any bumpy texture or anything on my forehead or my cheeks, when I use glycolic acid the next day, that texture is gone and I just have a nice clean slate of skin again. So those are 2 of my favorite skincare products that I have. So a few of the reasons that I think that this is a good habit to have is because it helps to improve your skin. Like I was saying, using glycolic acid, this helps with texture on my skin, and it just helps to make my skin on my face really nice and smooth. But when I have nice and healthy skin, it's just a boost in my confidence as well, because I know that when I have a blemish on my skin or just like any sort of thing that's out of the ordinary, it kind of hits me in my self-esteem, and I feel like everyone's just looking at that. So taking care of my skin and finding out what works and what doesn't work has definitely helped me to build my self-confidence. Of course, for these, you definitely should be talking to a professional, especially if you have like problem skin. So I'm not a professional, I'm just telling you what has worked for me. So if you do have problem skin, definitely do some research and talk to professionals about it. So the last reason that I like to do skincare, especially at night, is because it helps with makeup application when you're putting it on. So for me, I'm gonna use the glycolic acid scenario again. So when I use glycolic acid, it gets rid of any texture on my skin. So when I use makeup and I put on any makeup, when I put it on my skin, it's like a nice smooth canvas that the makeup just goes flawlessly on. So that's another reason why I really like doing skincare now too, is because it helps with the way that my makeup looks. It just looks really nice and flawless on my skin when I have a nice base. So the last habit that I have for you today is mental self-care. So like the last point, self-care is very important, and I feel like there is a wide range of self-care that you can be doing. So one is skincare, but the other can be mental health. I believe that mental health is just as important as physical health. So at the end of my day, I like to just wind down and relax, and I do a few different things to help me relax. So a few things that you could do is you could journal, which I think is very good, especially if you have a lot of stuff going on in your mind that you kind of just want to quiet down. Journaling is really good for just writing all of those down and getting it out of your head and onto a piece of paper. I honestly love journaling. I feel like it has gotten me through a lot of the toughest times in my life. So I would definitely recommend journaling to literally everyone, because it also helps with your writing too. It just kind of gets you into the habit of writing. So another way that you can do some mental self-care is you can color a coloring book. I feel like coloring a coloring book is very therapeutic because it's kind of just relaxing your mind. You don't really think about anything else other than coloring in the lines. I see coloring books literally all over, so you can get a coloring book literally anywhere, but I absolutely love coloring. I think it's super fun, so I would recommend that to anyone that kind of just wants to quiet their mind as well, but doesn't want to write down their thoughts. And the last way that I think is good for mental self-care is reading. I do love reading. I feel like it's super easy to just grab a book, especially at the end of the day if you just want to like relax on the couch. So a lot of the books that I read have taught me a wide range of things. It has taught me about money. It's taught me about mindset. I love reading self-development books for that because it just teaches me how to be a better person. So a few of the reasons that I think that mental self-care is very important is because one, it can help with mental clarity. When I wind down and take time for myself, I can show up better in the world. And then the last reason that I think this is good is because it helps to enhance your self-awareness. Writing in my journal, reading, taking time to myself, I feel like this helps to get to know myself and the thoughts that I have in my mind. And it helps me to learn who I am, and it helps me to grow as a person. So I feel like all of these points are all really important. But that's all I have for you today, LOS gang. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know what your favorite point of this video was. If you found any of these tips useful, definitely let me know down in the comments below. Also, let me know some of your favorite habits that you have at home that you would want to share with me, because I'm always curious and I would always love to know more about you guys. If you made it this far in my video, I just wanted to quickly say thank you and welcome to the LOS gang, because you made it this far. But other than that, I hope you have a good rest of your night or day whenever you're watching this, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!